hello again, everyone. We welcome you to the reservation in Fairview. Big night, non-league volleyball action here. Looking forward to what should be a good matchup as the 9-1 Apaches of Fairview entertain the 8-2 Bulldogs from Swanton. Alongside Miles Holliday, I'm Randy Roberts. Great to be with you again for more volleyball action here on NWOhio.live. Partner, we're looking forward to what should be a good one. A couple of teams that full of aspirations kind of set, moving forward, maybe meeting again in the district tournament a little bit later on this year.
Well, Randy, the people have spoken, right? Where else would you rather be than right here? What you guys selected as our game, we gave you a choice, and you came up with this one, and I would say they selected appropriately, right?
I think so.
This is a Michael Jackson kind of game. It's a thriller. 8-2, Swanton coming to 9-1, Fairview, two outstanding teams, two teams that make you earn it. Not a lot of errors when they receive the serve. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
We gave everyone about 4 or 5 days to let your voice be heard using our social media platforms, and wow, did everyone step out. About 200 votes, and we honestly, and we talked about it when we announced it Monday night when we were in Pettisville, we were both happy if we would have got about 25-50. And 200 votes really stepped up here, and what a matchup they've selected. And partner, let's take a look at these two teams. Let's start with the visiting Bulldogs of Swanton coming in at 8-2, and they've got a really nice centerpiece to start with in a senior, Maddie Smith.
Yeah, Maddie Smith, you'll see her here tonight. She is about 5'11" and absolutely attacks that ball at the net. They will set her up in crucial times. 158 kills on the year. She is a fantastic player. Buddy, what is really improved with this team, though? The back row. Coach Bora was talking about how they were struggling early in the year. They think they've settled it in. And when you get that back row settled down, then it allows the big hitters like Maddie Smith to feast at the net.
Yeah, kind of a team effort by the way Swanton does things. Take a look at a sophomore, Lexi Faber. 103 kills, also 109 digs. You have a junior, Liliana Valderas, 109 digs, also 23 aces. If there is maybe one struggle for Swanton, it is that team serving that's hovering at around 91%.
Well, one thing that doesn't struggle, and that's the ability to set the ball where they want. Samantha Nelson, fantastic setter, 374 assists on the year. Absolutely amazing.
And about for Fairview and their senior, Kelly Kreitz, 175 kills on the year. But you look at the percentage, she's successful in kills about 45% of the time.
Yeah, that and the fact she's a all-around player, too. Second on the team with 101 digs. So not just someone that feasts at the net, she plays all the way around.
Well, before we get any further into our night, we'll take a break here. So they're just about ready for the national anthem here at Fairview.
Remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Hey, Randy Miles back with you here, and partner, let's continue on a little bit with the Fairview Apaches. Talked about senior Kelly Kreitz, but not the lone senior that plays on this team. Another impressive senior, Haley Hammer, 50 kills, 11 aces, serving at 99%. Also 259 assists for her as well.
Yeah, she battled a little bit of an ankle injury early in the year. Remember, we had them against Wassian early in the year. Didn't know if she was going to be able to play because the ankle, was able to bounce back and play. And boy, when she is on the court, they are a different team. Think of the tradition they have at the center position here. Anna Agnew was a really good setter a couple years ago, and she's taken over. Haley Hammer, she's as good as anyone.
And the Apaches will be a little shorthanded tonight. Asia Brubaker, sophomore, not in the lineup this evening.
Yeah, suffered a high ankle sprain. They expect her back in about 4 to 6 weeks. Until she's back, they're going to have to mix and match that lineup.
So looking forward to what should be a good one here. So they're going through the introductions here, Miles. That'll give us a minute to take a look at some keys to the game tonight. And let's start with the visiting Swanton Bulldogs.
Yeah, Coach Bohr really stressed this number one. He said seniors lead the way. 3 of the top 4 hitters on this team are seniors. They're going to have to get off to a good start, lead the way for the Bulldogs. Number 2, build your platform. This is not a home improvement show, even though it sounds like something you'd watch on those. You know, build your platform means get your feet underneath you, get your hands in the right position so you can get the ball and make a great pass to a teammate. And then number 3, solid back row play. This is something that Coach said early in the year kind of struggled with. Who's going to be the libero? They think Jordan Ramirez is the one that is ready to take the reins of that position.
And what will be some keys to the game tonight for the Fairview Apaches, who having their starting lineup announced right now.
Yeah, line change, right? Something you normally hear in hockey. Well, you're going to see that tonight because the injury of Asia Brubaker really changes things up. They're going to go ahead and slide Kelly Kreitz back to the middle instead of being an outside hitter. So she's going to be in the middle. The thing that was good about it, though, Coach Scholich said she was excited about going back to the middle. So line change. Number 2, the standard is the standard. A little Mike Tomlinism right there for you. The standard here is you chase down every single ball no matter where it's at. That is the standard. Make sure you live up to it. And then number 3, oh, it's hammer time. It sure is. 2 of the better players on this team. We already highlighted Haley Hammer and her unbelievable hands setting the volleyball. But don't forget about Aubrey Hammer, the younger sister. She is number 1 on this team with 26 aces. It's hammer time for Fairview to get the win here tonight.
So the final players being announced here, so just about ready to go. We thank everyone for joining us tonight for high school volleyball. After this matchup tonight, we're going to take a couple of weeks off before we get back to some volleyball action. So we'll let you know about our next broadcast. We'll be coming up here early part of October. Plan on having some tournament action for you as well. So excited for the things coming your way here at NWOhio.live.
Well, you say tournament time. Both these teams really have that look where don't be surprised that they make another deep run in the tournament. I always like teams in a tournament that don't beat themselves. And you look at the serve receive for both teams, just unbelievable stuff. Handling the ball. Anytime you get that ball back up and play, it gives you a chance. Both teams are at the top.
Yeah, it feels like the season just started, but we're already about a month away from the tournament time.
You know how we always get stats and we look at them and you're like, well, that can't be right? There's always some stat that jumps off. The one for me for Fairview, only 28 service errors all year long this deep in the season. Absolutely unbelievable stuff.
So we are just about ready to go. So Swanton working on their rotation as well.
Had a little bit of an awkward chest bump over there on the Swanton side. Not to be outdone. Fairview go ahead and they went and did their own chest bump. That's going to be Swanton serving it up.
So Jordan Ramirez ready to serve for the Bulldogs. Ramirez 92% server with a good one. We are underway. And we're going to get a quick whistle here. And I believe we're going to have ourselves an early net violation whistled on the Bulldogs.
A really good reception by Aubrey Hammer. Right back to her. Went over top the big hands at the net. But the violation, it's going to allow Fairview to serve it up. Nasty serve to start.
That's Nevada Vogelsong with a quick serve here.
Now you see it, just too much pace Maddie Smith tried to dig it out, couldn't get it done.
Entered tonight second on the team in aces with 20, follows it up with 1 in the net. It's 2-1 early on here in our opening set.
Now, it's got to be difficult mentally, right? You serve up a nasty dish, and then the next one you go right into the net, and then you come over to the bench, and you got to think about that. It's got to be frustrating after just a tremendous serve, following it up one right in the net.
Good serve there for Olivia Gowing. As Fairview gets what they want, have it set up for Kelly Kreitz, who puts this one away.
Well, you see, when they handle the serve, just deliciousness served up for Kelly Kreitz, and she's got a full belly after that one. She can deliver some serious heat.
Puts the Apaches up here 3-1 early on. And winning a battle at the net for Swanton will be Samantha Nelson.
Yeah, great anticipation by Nelson to be the first one to go up and takes advantage of the tardiness of the Apaches for the point.
So here is Liliana Valderas, a junior. Talked about her 23 aces, 93% serving. And Kreitz puts one just out of play, and we're tied at 3.
Just a little bit too long by Kreitz, kind of lost her place on the court. Didn't get the angle that she wanted, goes long.
So Valderas with another serve. Kreitz will reach out and send that one into play. Kreitz set up in the middle, is able to get that one over. And a good tip and a good play from that far side made by Lexi Faber.
Now, this is what happens. You're not going to get the set every place you want all the time, but you got to be able to deal with it. Faber does just that, uses the left hand to guide it for the spot.
So Valderas with another serve here. This one dug out by the Apaches. We'll get that from out of play. And a good kill there. Ayla Singer with the kill there. So with the injury, brought a player off the JV team, and of course don't have a number.
We do now.
Number 4. Nice to be sitting in front of the Fairview student section. More than happy to help out. Good serve there for Haley Hammer. Good battle at the net. One kept alive by Aubrey Hammer.
Yeah, free ball opportunity now for Swanton.
Kill attempt again, one out there. This time it was Smith keeps it alive. Swanton trying to set up in the middle as Maddie Smith has one go out of play.
It just kind of goes off the hand wrong. You see it right there. Kind of flubs it, hits it on the way down, goes off top of the net and out of bounds.
As Haley Hammer set to serve once again, sends this one high in the air. Swanton able to adjust. Kreitz able to keep that alive off the diving effort by Aubrey Hammer. Swanton just a little tip, trying to get a set up here. Going to Ayla Singer. And now we'll get a whistle, and we'll have a net violation, but I believe it was going to be called on Swanton for a Fairview kill anyway.
Yeah, best rally tonight by both teams. Kind of Kaufman delivers the empty spot. You don't have to hit it hard every time, just find the empty spot.
Haley Hammer's going to add another ace here. Fairview's put a run together. They now have Swanton doubled up early on set number 1.
And build your platform. If you're Swanton, much better job that time.
Set at the middle of that front row there by Nelson. But a good play right there by Kelly Kreitz.
Oh, Kelly. Look at that. Almost at the 10-foot line. Serious smoke by Kreitz.
Going to lead to an early timeout. We'll take one as well. Fairview, the early lead here in set 1.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by Optimal Performance Fitness. Fitness coaching in a team setting of like-minded individuals, located at 1445 Scott Street in Napoleon. Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor serving our communities and beyond. Visit willis.com to learn more.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Well, 9-4 here in set number 1. Fairview with a lead over Swanton as the Apaches come out here and really inched ahead on this long run. Thanks to some of the serving by Haley Hammer and some of the play at the net by Kelly Kreitz.
Yeah, Aubrey Hammer, too. A couple times she's
yes.
dug it out, kept it alive for her Apaches.
It's another good Hammer serve. This one's going to be played by Swanton. Get it over with Lexi Faber. Kreitz in the middle again is set up. The Hammer's at home.
Well, if you like Spangler candy because it's sweet, you'll love Kelly Kreitz because she's even sweeter. Keep feeding her. She delivers.
Haley Hammer with a big hammer there. And now with the serve, it's going to go just long.
A little bit of a sigh of relief over there for Swanton. Thought it was going to land in and build on that lead. They need to put some points together, see if Maddie Smith can get it started.
They get this one right towards us.
I had it. I had that. If it wouldn't have hit that rim, I had that.
Well, an ace there for Smith makes it 10-6. And back-to-back aces, now 10-7. That one just rolls off of Aubrey Hammer.
No, Maddie Smith hurt us. We called it. They need to get some points and stack them. Maddie Smith delivering a little shanky very much right there by Fairview.
One of the better all-around players in the area. This one is returnable right to Kreitz, who's able to put it home.
Yeah, Kreitz does what you should when you get a great set. Just kill it. Absolutely a monster at the net. But how about the hands of Haley Hammer? Great little back set right there. Feed Kreitz, you can't go wrong.
Kreitz will step back and serve as well. Swanton with a setup that they want to favor. Kreitz from the back sends it up. This one is going to be out of play. Did not cross the net in play, so that is out of bounds.
Yeah, went around the little foul pole. Kind of like playing at old Fenway or Comiskey Park. A little hidden corner there.
So Samantha Nelson ready to serve again. Kreitz from the back row is able to play it. Good block. Swanton able to keep it alive on the second effort they get it. Heads up play there out of Peyton Manning. And now Manning trying to get the kill. That one's going to be deflected. And Manning continues to work hard, gets the tip.
And a great rally by both teams right now, working hard.
Kill attempt is dug out by Fairview. Kreitz to score the point from the back row.
This is kind of nasty from that back row. Doesn't even get extension, just a little snapdragon top spin on it. Eats you up in a hurry. Samantha Nelson gets handcuffed by it. Both teams exhausted after that point. I'm exhausted watching it. They're working so hard.
So here is the libero and freshman Liberty Vogelsong to serve. Good serves played by Swanton. They come over as Mackenzie Sikori gets the point.
Yeah, look at Sikori using some of that French fry energy to get a point. Some carb loading before the game. We saw her behind the bleachers getting some food in her.
She specifically asked us to not tell her coach, but
We're not telling her coach.
You know, we're just telling everyone else on TV.
Yeah, some people fuel up with French fries, some don't.
That's why my body looks the way it does. There's a lot of people who know me who go, yeah, that sounds right.
That does.
So here's 13-9 now. Swanton able to play this one up. And Fairview trying to set up Aubrey Hammer. Her kill attempt goes long.
Well, I like the set, though. It was off the net, gave Hammer an opportunity to do something with it. You don't want to block her in by getting her too tight to the net. Just a little bit long.
So Ramirez with a serve here. A little bit of a knuckler. That one's going to stay in. as Ramirez will pick up her 20th ace of the year.
Well, it landed right in front of us, and that was nasty.
It still had movement on it.
Yeah, it was going to go long. Nelson dropped out of the sky. Great serve. Closes it to 2.
Another one. This time Fairview able to play it. Hammer gets a little tip at the net, and that's going to be enough to pick up the point for the Apaches.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going against Aubrey Hammer at the net, if I'm going to throw 2 at her. Maybe play off a little bit. I don't think she's going to hit through a double block. She's just going to try and go around it.
We'll get an ace served up here by the Apaches. If you're Fairview, you find someone with the name of Arm you put next to Hammer, right?
Arm and Hammer, I
Yeah.
like it, buddy. I like it. Great service by Nevada. Vogelsong right there. You highlighted her 20 aces already this year coming into the night.
One just long for Swanton here as we'll take a look at the replay.
A really good set. Unfortunately for Swanton, can't get it done. With Samantha Nelson, how about that back set cross court?
Might get another opportunity here. A little tip. That one's going to be won by Kelly Kreitz, and another point for the Apaches.
Yeah, they're efficient at the net. 36 blocks as a team coming in tonight. And Kreitz gets a big run right there. She builds a wall, makes Swanton pay for it.
Vogelsong's going to add in another ace.
Yeah, it's Faber gets up, and she gives a woo, like that was a nasty serve, and it was indeed. Good timeout here by Swanton to slow things down.
That's with a timeout. We'll step aside here as Fairview leads in our opening set.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look us up on Facebook. Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit at 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. Additional sponsorship includes American Property Preservation, Direct Link.
Play continuing on here following Swanton's second timeout of our opening set. Left-handed play up and over the net made there by Haley Hammer. And continuing to work in the middle of the net there, Maddie Smith. A couple opportunities come back, and finally it's Kelly Kreitz who's able to put it away for Fairview.
Oh, a lot of fun on this point. You see the team's best. Maddie Smith first, and then Kelly Kreitz answers. I don't know how Fairview was able to get Maddie Smith back up. It was an amazing play. One of the best points of our night.
Going to be a little bit deflating for Swanton. Your best player comes at you twice. It's blocked back, and then Fairview just puts it away as there's a kill attempt long from Swanton.
Now look, it's got to take a lot of courage to try and get in front of one of Maddie Smith or Kelly Kreitz at the net. I wouldn't want to do that.
No, I wouldn't either.
No, get a Tachikara tattoo.
Is Kreitz a little tip, and that one spins along the net. Fairview now up 10 in this opening set.
There was a little limbo action on the net that fell back, though, on Swanton.
Bulldogs trying to go back in the attack with Maddie Smith. That one's going to be deflected, so the Bulldogs do get the point.
Oh, look at the extension of Maddie Smith. Hot pink with the delivery. They have her at 5'11", but Randy, I'm telling you, she looks taller than 5'11". There it is, the hot pink shoes. Those are sweet. Sneaker game strong in Swanton.
Olivia Gowning with the serve once again. And hugging the line, keeping that in play is Kelly Kreitz.
Dude, we're seeing some big-time hits out of these two. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Maddie Smith, Kelly Kreitz.
Aubrey Hammer, the serve. That one just kind of died of getting in the front row and trying to go up and getting it with the left hand was Smith. And Smith and Haley Hammer battling at the net.
Yeah, a little bit of a joust, but Smith is a little bit taller, uses her length, and if she's 5'11", I say she's more 6 foot, don't you? Definitely with the bun on her head, she's 6'2".
That helps.
Yeah.
As Valderas with the serve again. Well, confusion on the pass had Fairview players kind of leaning the wrong direction. The Apaches are able to rebound, get it over the net, but out of play.
Yeah, one of the few times they had miscommunication tonight results in a point for Swanton.
Valderus, the junior, with another serve. This one's going to be up and in play. Right to Kreitz, who off the deflection puts it away.
Did you see her go and attack it? Look at her. She is pouncing on that one in a hurry. Absolutely great stuff. Another fantastic set by Hammer and Kreitz.
23-14 here. A battle at the net. Maddie Smith able to come back with a point.
Well, they've made a conscious effort, Swanton has, of getting Maddie Smith going. And why not? She is fantastic at the net. She had a nice run of serves earlier in this set. See if she can deliver again.
Fairview left scrambling a little bit, but no problem for Kreitz. There's Peyton Manning in the middle, able to make the play. And through a block attempt. It's Ayla Singer who comes through with a kill.
That's big for Singer, just brought up from the JV squad with the injury to Asia Brewbreaker. Let's hope Asia Brewbreaker heals up quick. She looked a little disappointed when we were talking to her.
She did.
Before the match, and how could you not be?
And final point's going to come as Swanton goes long, so Fairview is going to take our opener, 25-15. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with set two. We return here on NWOhio.live.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by American Property Preservation, assisting homeowners and businesses to maintain and improve their properties, including excavating, concrete, doors, windows, siding, roofing, and decks. 40 years experience, high-quality work, fair prices. H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Direct Link Appliance of Bryan and Wasion. Local appliance sales and service. We service all brands: Whirlpool, Maytag, GE, and Speed Queen. Additional sponsorship includes Brian Ford, Chappie's Snappy Dogs, Bricks to Clicks.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit-O-Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
We want to thank all of our sponsors who made broadcasting of volleyball here on NWOhio.live possible. They are the Spangler Candy Company, Bricks to Clicks, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware, Optimal Performance Fitness, H2H Realty, Chappie's Snappy Dogs, Brian Ford Lincoln, Willis Electric, American Property Preservation, and Northwest State Community College.
Boy, Coach Cholik has got Fairview just rolling, doesn't she? That was dominant performance in that first set. They're 9-1 coming in tonight. Now, without looking, how many sets have they lost this year?
I want to say 5?
Only 3 sets.
Which is the match they lost.
All year long, which is absolutely amazing.
I thought they had a couple 4s in their wins, but they did not.
Yeah, dominant stuff here, Fairview, and she has done a great job building this program up. And she told me it's not done because they got a nice young group that is coming up, a freshman group that has a lot of size. And as she said, success breeds success. Now, if you're Swanton, you got to put that one behind you, right? And if there's anyone that's going to teach the ladies to come back, it is Kyle Bohr. You know how I know this? Because he won an award for teaching. Did you see this? The Ohio Mid-Level Association Outstanding Teacher Award went to Kyle Bohr this year. Congratulations, Coach Bohr.
There's Coach Bohr right there, long-time Swanton volleyball coach. He's really built a very solid program with the Bulldogs. It seems to be the last few years, them, Brian, and Archibald all competing for the NWOAL title.
Yeah, a couple years they share, right? Other years there's a co-champ. Other years there's a single, but I think there was even one year where all 3 even split it.
Yeah, I think there was a 3-way tie here very recently. So the Apaches get to serve here for set number 2 as we are underway. And that one is going to start with a block at the net by who else? Kelly Kreitz.
That's Kreitz Construction, building walls at the net since 2023. Kelly Kreitz, boy, she's been a dominant force at the net here tonight.
Fairview going right back to Nevada Vogelsong. Set the rotation here. Kreitz trying to dig that one out. Is going to be called for the double hit on the block.
Hey, it's kind of shocking, isn't it? Where she doesn't get the block and doesn't get the up. She's human.
Who knew? So it's Jordan Ramirez to serve for Swanton. This one will have to be played from the back and done pretty solidly as Liberty Vogelsong gets it. Kill attempt by Smith. Vogelsong, the diving effort, almost had it.
Yeah, remember, that's what they preach. There is no ball they can't reach. The standard is the standard, and Vogelsong, she is singing some sweet music trying to get to that one.
Also got to remember, here in Fairview with a low ceiling, everything is literally in play.
Yeah, we haven't had a Plinko ball yet, but we will.
Ooh. Also haven't had a ball bounce off the face of an opponent, but almost did there.
Do you like playing darts? Well, good. You can be the dartboard, Kelly Kreitz says.
And Samantha Nelson able to be quick enough to put the hands up. That is about it. Nelson with a good pass there to Smith. That one's blocked back. And with everyone in Swanton playing up, that's a good block.
I think it's Haley Hammer that gets it this time. Yeah, Smith goes right through it. Well, no, she doesn't. It's marked return to sender. Fairview doing a great job at the net.
They have the lead once again. This one ends up out of play. Aubrey Hammer will get the ace.
Well, if you thought that Fairview kind of relaxed after that first set, you can think again because they've come out on fire, serving up absolute missiles. I want to get a timeout here if you're Swanton.
Back-to-back aces. Coach Moore looks like he's going to let them play on. Kind of looking down at his bench a little bit.
He does a great job of not selling, right? Stays even keel, even when he's frustrated, has that same look.
Well, another one for Aubrey Hammer. A little disagreement in the back row. Yeah, might be a tinge of.
that one finally got him. No poker face on that one, Coach Bohr. A little hubby-wife disagreement in the back row will get every coach upset.
And Aubrey Hammer continues to serve. Here's Maddie Smith. Kill attempt goes long. Runs that lead for Fairview up to now 7-2.
And credit Fairview, though. They don't mess around. They get to the ball after a big point, serve it in a hurry. They really get a fast pace, and next thing you know, you're still thinking about the last point, and the serve is on top of you.
Yeah, Swanton seeing enough. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well here in set 2.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by Optimal Performance Fitness. Fitness coaching in a team setting of like-minded individuals. Located at 1445 Scott Street in Napoleon. Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor serving our communities and beyond. Visit willis.com to learn more.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
(7-2). Fairview the lead over Swan here as we play in set number 2. And Coach Bohr, after the run that the Apaches have seen, add that to what happened there in set 1 when the Fairview kind of ran away from him. Took that early timeout just to see if he could settle his team down. Here's one that's going to play off the top of the net and out of play. So Swanton will get the point and the serve.
Well, all started with a good up by Faber. Got under it just enough. Another nasty serve, but she handled it. Was able to get Swanton in position to steal the point.
So here is Olivia Gowing with the serve. It's going to be played to Fairview, right to Kreitz. That one is dug out. And for one of the few times Swanton has had an answer for a Kreitz kill. Let's try a second time, and that one will land right in front of the libero and Jordan Ramirez.
Now, Ramirez did a great job getting the first one up, but this time Kreitz delivers an overhand right. Down straight to the ground. Boy, she almost hits that 10-foot line.
And here is Haley Hammer with the serve. Smith from the line able to play it. Here's one that's going to bounce around. And that That one's going to end up in the net for Fairview. Swanton will get the point.
Yeah, smart play by Singer, trying to go cross court to steal a point, but couldn't get enough on it. That was the first time really the Plinko rule fell into play here tonight.
So here's Liliana Valderas with the serve. She'll get this one up for Swanton. And Kreitz able, as that one is going to get a twofer.
She's been absolutely dominant at the net. Put a little heat on that one. Handcuff.
I think the only Plinko going on right now is the Plinko over the bodies. She kills it. That one's going to catch the top of the net.
No, what a great player. Did you see how upset she was as soon as she hit it? She knew she mishit her serve, and she wants perfection. Didn't get it on that one.
So here is Maddie Smith now with the serve for Swanton. One is going to be played by the Apaches, and getting the set up and over again will be Ayla Singer.
Singer has acquitted herself really well. The moment hasn't been too big for her tonight. Pulled up from the JV team tonight with the injury to Asia Brubaker, and she stepped in, and she's been very good for Fairview.
Yeah, sophomore at 5'5" has really played well. Here's a deflected kill attempt. Fairview able to play this. Kreitz from the back sends it into the net.
All right, starting to get a little bit of a momentum for Swanton. Got it back to 4 points.
There's Samantha Nelson to serve for the Bulldogs. Nelson, a short serve that Kreitz will run up and get. Now hammer set up. That one dug out by Ramirez. This one going to get right at the net, and Swanton picks up the point.
As Peyton Manning, that harassed the left-hand side, got over there, tried to get the block, but intimidated enough. And you think her folks were football fans naming her Peyton Manning?
It's another kill opportunity in the net. That's one of those battles that Dad won somehow. Like, all right, Mom's like, I'll agree. We're going to change the spelling.
Right,
but
yeah. Well, we can name her Peyton Manning, but we're going to change how it's spelled. I wonder if her middle name's Omaha.
Eli.
Oh!
Kill attempt and a block, and a good one by the aforementioned former quarterback of the Broncos and Colts.
Yeah, unfortunately, it comes back on her side, just not close enough to the net, but great job playing the net by Peyton Manning.
Serve goes out of play.
That's a rarity, a service error out of Fairview. It was Singer that went a little too left.
Swanton serving, trying to get back into this one. Now down just 2. Kill attempt played out in the back row by Faber. Both teams scrambling a little bit. There's Kreitz from the back. That one played well, but a little too much as Faber able to get on it, but sends it up and out of play.
Yeah, Faber, she's not afraid to get in front. Great effort to try and get that ball back up in the air. Just nobody on her team could get to it to save it again.
Here is Nevada Vogelsong, who's had herself quite a day from the service line. And she'll pick up another ace there.
She does it a different variety of ways, too. Had the fastball. Had a little bit of a knuckle drop earlier in the game. That one a little slide piece.
Now 14-9 is the CRNWOhio.live scoreboard.
A good answer after the run of Swanton. 2 back-to-back points served up.
Swanton is able to play this one. It's Manning with it. Now we'll get a violation. I believe a net violation or a line violation called unfair view.
Signal 3. Said a foot was on the line.
Kreitz up and over the block attempt, but a little too long.
Yeah, set was a little bit to the left. He had to deal with Maddie Smith coming in the middle as well. Love watching Maddie Smith against Kelly Kreitz at the net. So much fun.
So Ramirez with another good serve. Kreitz set up, is going to go to the right. This one just out of play.
A great job by Maddie Smith taking the middle away, make Kreitz have to go line. too long, and don't look now, but Swanton's got it back to 2 again.
This one played by Fairview, just a little set over this time. Good one for Haley Hammer. Hammer with a pass up to Kreitz. Kreitz will get the tip, sends it. Trying to do the same thing, Maddie Smith kept it on her side.
I love this by Maddie Smith. Trying to go over top the net, cut it away, just doesn't get enough on it. Great little placement, just a little short.
Aubrey Hammer gets the good serve. Hammer able to play this off the back wall. That is going to be a stoppage and a point for the Bulldogs.
And Hannah Kraus delivers. Hasn't been set up too much tonight.
Gowing ready to serve once again. That one goes just long. And had about 4 players for Fairview looking at it.
And good communication, barely out of bounds. Good job by the linesman here wearing his Hey Dudes.
Haley Hammer with a good serve. Kill attempt deflected and still played by Fairview. Hammer from the back, able to get that over. Swanton gets the good setup. Here's Maddie Smith. That one is sent over. And that's going to end up being a point for Fairview. And what a play by the sophomore Kenna Kaufman, number 2.
Yeah, just kind of flips it with the right hand. Falls into place, and it's got to be frustrating playing Fairview because every time you think you're going to get a point, somehow, some way, they get it back up in the air.
And Jordan Ramirez kind of stayed away from it. Not sure what she was thinking, if she thought that she's out of play or had touched it. There's a kill attempt. It does go long for Fairview. Swanton gets the point and they'll get the serve back.
Well, you got to believe this is the moment that if Swanton's going to steal this set, they've got to get it here, right? They got to get on a run. They battled back to get it within 2 and 3, but haven't been able to get over the top.
Kreitz has one sent back. Good dig out from that back row. I believe that was Valderas who had the serve. And it's the setup. Kreitz is going to play this one. Set up for her. That one dug out as well, and Swanton is going to get a double hit trying to get it out of the net.
Now, look, Kreitz is going to get the kill right here, but you got to really like Haley Hammer. First in that sequence, she went quick set, and then that time she went a little bit longer, let Kelly get some air time on it. She is a crafty set artist.
Kreitz come back with an ace there. Now 19-14, I believe Swanton will use their second timeout, so we'll step aside as well here with Fairview trying to take a 2-0 lead.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by American Property Preservation, assisting homeowners and businesses to maintain and improve their properties, including excavating, concrete, doors, windows, siding, roofing, and decks. 40 years experience, high-quality work, fair prices. H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Direct Link Appliance of Bryan and Wasion. Local appliance sales and service. We service all brands: Whirlpool, Maytag, GE, and Speed Queen. Additional sponsorship includes Brian Ford, Chappie's Snappy Dogs, Bricks to Clicks.
Hey, I want to give credit to whoever's in charge of the music here at Fairview. I don't think there's been a single song that's been made after 1985 played today, which is fantastic.
I have not heard AC/DC yet either, so thank you very much. Paul Junker, athletic director here at Fairview, doing a great job making it an AC/DC-free environment.
Maddie Smith comes up with a big kill there for Swanton after the timeout.
Well, you see Maddie, when she gets her feet down, almost on the 10-foot line, she is electric at the net. Willis electric.
So you don't want anyone to be back in black?
I do not.
Servant heads out of play, now 20-15. Randy will be off to the side, Googling other AC/DC song titles to get in.
Well, there's TNT, right? The thing about AC/DC is you can change all the lyrics to the same song because it's the same beat every time. And, you know, as many games that we broadcast, where do we go when we hear 8,000 AC/DC songs? And it gets a little bit laborious, just a little bit too wide that time. Good effort by Peyton Manning.
Good serve for Fairview. And coming through a block for Swanton will be Faber. Let's see what the call is here.
Nice to see Faber rewarded. She's been kind of a dartboard in that back row a little bit tonight. Finally gets an opportunity at the net to deliver a kill.
She got a whole lot of love.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Gets the block as well, so Faber stepped up with a couple plays here.
That's a good blocking team. A double wall right there, slide over in time. Good fundamentals, get the hands in the right spot. They have 40 blocks coming into tonight.
And for her, it was not a long way to the top.
Only if you want to rock and roll.
There's a kill attempt that goes long.
Swanton doing a better job hanging in here.
Apaches gave it a shot in the dark. I can do this all night, buddy.
Please don't.
There's one off the light. Swanton's going to play this one as they get the dig out of the kill. Hammer will send this one over. It's playable. Back to Faber, and that one is going to be whistled. We're going to have a violation here. We'll take a look. See anyone in the net?
Yeah,
you see the net wiggle a little bit.
They're going to call Kenna Kaufman in the net. And Swanton's battled back again. A couple times they've gotten it to 2 in this set. See if they can get over the hump.
It's 21-19. As Aubrey Hammer's kill attempt played by Swanton. Price sends that up to the front row. And winning the tip there is Abby Smith.
Yeah, what a smart play by Abby Smith. Doesn't have a really good path on a good swing. Just go ahead and place it over top. A little flip for the point. Now only 3 points away from getting the second set.
Serve out of the Apaches. Kill attempt in the net is winding up was Mackenzie Seckery. Cross-court kills. Fairview tried to get something set up for Abby Smith, but goes long.
A little back set, trying to wheel Abby Smith around. Had the angle. Nobody was there as they fooled the defense with that set. Fortunately for Fairview, goes out of bounds.
It's 23-20. Hammer. That was going to be deflected out of play. So Aubrey Hammer will get the kill, and now Fairview has just the person they want running back to serve, trying to go up 2-0.
If you can't hit over top of it, block, go off of it out of bounds, and that's what Smith did, or Hammer rather did on that one.
Price trying to put the set away, and she'll do it with a big kill, and Fairview's going to take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, with an exclamation mark right there, just dotted the defense. You feel bad for Ramirez. No chance to react because of the heat of Kelly Kreitz.
So after winning 25-15 in set 1, Apaches go 25-20 in set 2. They look for the sweep when we return here at NWOhio.live.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit-O-Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look us up on Facebook. Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit at 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. Additional sponsorship includes American Property Preservation, Direct Link,
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Well, 25-20, Fairview's taking set 2, so they're now looking for the sweep here. Big battle between a couple of Division III powers.
Well, you got to feel good if you're a Fairview fan, right? You knew this was kind of going to be one of those measuring stick kind of games. They're good, we're good, let's see how good we are. Well, right now you're really good. That is a fantastic group out there playing great volleyball. And again, though, remember we started talking about not beating yourselves? Now, that's what Fairview does, right? They wear you down, they don't make mistakes, and they can serve up some hurt from behind the service line.
Yeah, that has definitely been a big part of their play today.
Oh, yeah, and it helps to have Kelly Kreitz, too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. So everyone's getting set with the rotations here. I believe we are just about ready to go.
I'm sorry, go ahead, partner.
Go right ahead.
Well, I was going to say one secret weapon that Fairview has also is their water technician. Some high-quality H2O delivered by Lacey Brown on the bench for them. She does a great job getting the ladies water to keep them hydrated.
There's a serve in the net. So Lacey's been all over the place today.
She has. Now, she mixes some water and some Gatorade.
Ooh.
So you get a little bit of a choice over there. Not many teams get that. Lacey does a great job.
It's a good kill attempt out of Swanton as Maddie Smith fires right back. Maddie Smith, pretty decent player in her own right.
Yeah, you got to believe she'll be a first-team NWOAL player this year. There are so many good players in the area. She might even have a chance to get Player of the Year in the league. Interested to see what Liberty Center has. 8 seniors on that team. That'll be a fun one to watch.
Smith trying to get up and over. Just can't quite get there as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, set just wasn't where she wanted it. Samantha Nelson, though, great job moving, getting under it, trying to get a good placement on it. Good serve set right there.
Tries to go again. Good block, but it never actually hits the ground. So here's Kreitz in setup. One dug out well by Faber. As Swanton tries to go out of bounds, and the ball ends up right near Miles. As it actually bounces.
It went out to the hallway. Oh, little kid took it and ran off.
Down the steps just to our right.
I like his thinking, though, right? It's in the stands. You get to keep it. He's watched baseball before.
Maybe a little arena ball. Kill attempt just out of play, trying to set up Hannah Kraus.
If you're Swanton, you better answer in a hurry. You don't want to chase the whole time like you did in the second set.
Smith trying to set something up. I don't know if that cleared the net. If it did, Kelly Kreitz was right there to clean it up. Kreitz played with a big smile on her face. The tip one at the net.
Let's see Nelson right there, smart. Sees the little hole. Everybody playing up front. Peekaboo, I see you cheating. Gonna find the empty spot. If you're a setter, you gotta do that every once in a while to keep that block honest.
Valderas with a good serve. There's Kreitz setting him. That one dove for and played. Swanton has definitely been active in the back row. Knee pads of Valderas have shifted a little bit as much as she's hitting the deck. Here's Haley Hammer with a big serve. This one high in the air. Bounce off the ceiling. We'll play on. Faber will get this one. Now Kreitz the setup. And sends that one right in front of Ramirez.
Oh, look at this. Nice set. And here comes the boom. Baby, what a snapdragon that one was. Eventually, you just don't want to get in front of it because it's coming at you so fast.
Haley Hammer the serve once again. The back set over to Maddie Smith, who puts it away.
I love it. The back set allows a free path for Maddie Smith. Big kill and hot pink shoes back in action at the service line.
A good pass from Samantha Nelson. Does have 374 assists on the year.
Yeah, that's one of those numbers you shake your head at, right? That's amazing. second on the team, partner, only 4 assists.
So you know who does the work in the middle.
You're going to run a 5-1, you better have a great setter, and Swanton does. And another one of those great hits on the outside for Fairview.
Kind of been Swanton's calling card, great passers during this run. Kreitz with one hand to reach out and play this one. Hammer from the back. Send it over to Swanton as they will set up with Faber. That one's going to be blocked around.
Yeah, return to center right at Faber, and she got kind of handcuffed. Didn't know if she should let it go, if it's going to go out of bounds, but got her left hand involved, and unfortunately for Swanton, it's another point for Fairview.
Kreitz from the corner with another serve. That one is going to end up in the stands for an ace.
Yeah, we were kind of on the path of that one, and it had a little screwball action towards the stands, and tough for Swanton to return.
So with the Bulldogs down 10-3 in set 3, facing a sweep, they'll take a timeout, and we'll take it as well here on NWOhio.live.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
And once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors who've made volleyball this year possible at NWOhio.live, the Spangler Candy Company, Bricks to Clicks, Direct to Link Hardware and Appliance, and Brian and Wasion, Optimal Performance Fitness, H2H Realty, Chappie's Snappy Dogs, Brian Ford Lincoln, Willis Electric, American Property Preservation, and Northwest State Community College. Feel free to contact any or all of us. You want your business be a part of this? We still got plenty of volleyball. Just really crossed about the halfway point of our broadcast season for volleyball. As Swanton with some trouble in that back row, we'll give a point to Fairview.
Well, Swanton definitely snacking on some danger here in this third set. Fairview might just run away. Tough to come back mentally after you drop 2 sets and you're down by 8 early, but 5 seniors on this team for Swanton, better rally them.
Right side one over. Like Singer was going to get one too. That one was played back. Now Swanton will keep this one alive. Went at the net. A good play made there by Abby Smith. Now Faber will get one deflected, but a heads-up play again. As Kreitz will just reach out and keep it alive. Faber, the second one gets blocked. And Swanton eventually sends it out. Long, good rally, and it is won by the Apaches.
You know you're a tight team when the bench absolutely erupts. Look at them over there celebrating for Kenna Kaufman. Kenna Kaufman gets a huge block.
So now 12-3 with Kreitz serving. One little bit of trouble for Gowing. That one ends up top row of the bleachers that are folded up, so I believe we're going to have to find ourselves a second to volleyball, and we do.
Got to send a little kid up to get that, don't you?
Saw the top of it right there in your screen. So we'll see who gets the nod for trying to track that one down. Swanton set scrambling in the back row again as Ramirez will send this one up to the front row. It's playable. And now we'll get a whistle. We're going to get a 4-hit ball.
And Kaufman had the third one, couldn't get it over top, hit the top of the net, bounce right back at her. A little bit of a glimmer for Swanton after that point.
So here is Samantha Nelson serving. One is going to end up trying to stay inside the line for Abby Smith. Actually, I believe we had a Swanton violation whistled.
A Fairview violation.
Oh, Fairview, sorry. Saw the ball rolled the wrong side.
Whistled it on Abby Smith.
So Nelson will get a second serve here. Just reaching out his hammer, and with her back to the net, plays it over the net.
A free opportunity here for Swanton. Got to take advantage of it.
They try, but it goes just long.
Unfortunately, McKenzie just couldn't get over top of that one. Gets behind it too much, goes out of bounds. There's a free opportunity for Swanton. They needed to cash in.
Here is Liberty Vogelsong with the serve. Kreitz from the back row gets a good pass. Smith with the setup, but that's going to be blocked right in the middle by Peyton Manning.
Let's see if Manning gets a part of it, or yep, I think she does get the bottom of her hand on it. Couldn't tell if it hit the tape or not, but go ahead and give it to Peyton Manning.
So Lexi Faber to serve for the Bulldogs. Back set coming over, cross court, and a good kill there. Kind of Kaufman has stepped up here late.
Boy, it seems like anybody that Fairview wants to plug in on the outside to deliver, they can. Kaufman's had 2 big points already in this set.
We'll send Bethany Singer to the service line. One is going to be punched over, and then when Smith on the defense falls down, kind of rolls over, it's going to be a violation. Swanton will get the point.
2 net violations going under the line by Smith in this set.
So once again, Jordan Ramirez will get a serve. This Hammer hammers that one right in front of us. Swanton able to play it, but can't get it over. Fairview will pick up the point back.
Bad news for Swanton, though. Vogelsong checking back in. Been an absolute devil from the service line.
Playable serve for Smith. That one is going to be sent back, as I believe Kelly Kreitz is going to score herself a block.
You gotta like their block celebration, don't you? They put their hands in the air and
wave them like they just don't care. I mean, I know that's not AC/DC, but
they know how to celebrate here at Fairview. Why not? When you're playing well, lots to celebrate.
Aubrey Hammer, a little touch trying to get it up and over. It ends up in the net. So 17-8 here. Swanton trails, but they do get the serve back. Gowing to serve. Played right in the middle by Hammer. Now coming back to Kreitz. The block ends up out of play.
What a great 1, 2, 3, and a huge 3, but returned right back at her. Unfortunately for Swanton, how frustrating is that? You get a good block, but it goes out of bounds.
There's a return that ends up out, so Aubrey Hammer with an ace.
Now watch Aubrey Hammer, though. She doesn't mess around, doesn't waste time. As soon as the whistle goes, delivering a serve.
Want to catch the top of the net. 2 Swanton players each get to jab at it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a fast break offense, right? You hear the whistle, and all of a sudden you serve it. And Swanton's going to slow things down.
So 20-8, Fairview with the lead over Swanton. Here's the Bulldogs are going to take their second and final timeout of this third set. And unless there is some sort of Herculean effort out of the Bulldogs, looks like the Apaches are going to earn themselves a sweep tonight.
Well, if you're Kyle Borey, you wonder what else you got to say on these timeouts, right? He's done everything he could to kind of slow the action down at some point in time. You know, your senior leaders have got to step forward and not only lead vocally, but by example with their play.
So looks like Fairview in pretty decent shape here, 20-8 in set number 3. Again, both teams part of the field for the Otsego district. As feels like it's not that time already, but we are about 3 weeks away, I think, from teams learning their tournament fates. Well, still in the middle of league play as well.
Interesting you said Otsego, because that's who Fairview will have next. Otsego on the schedule. Montpelier, then they get back into GMC play with Antwerp and Edgerton. And you know, we talked a little bit about the NWAL and where that thing's going with Liberty Center leading it. But how about the GMC? What an incredible league it is this year.
Yeah, I don't know how many people in the NWOAL had Liberty Center Delta as the last 2 left unbeaten.
A little net violation by Kelly Kreitz on the free pizza, so it's Swanton serving. But we saw Ayersville. I was impressed with them against Pettisville over the weekend. We've seen Hicksville in the GMC. They're good. In fact, Hicksville beat Swanton early in the year. And we know Tenora's always good. And Edgerton's good this year.
Good effort cross court there. Ayla Singer steps up.
So if you're going to go ahead and pick it, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Winners of the NWAL and then winners of the GMC. Who do you have?
Oh, the NWOAL, you have to think Liberty Center at this point.
Yeah, got the big win over Swanton already.
Mm-hmm. Swan's going to come back with a point there. See, good set, and Smith able to get that one home.
Yeah, Coach Boer said anytime they need a point, they try to get it to Maddie Smith, and you see why. Delivers a huge one.
And we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to have, I think, a rotation violation was the call there.
Yeah, taking off a little too quick. So you're going to say Liberty Center, and they're 8 seniors. All right, what about the GMC?
I'm going to say Fairview.
Yeah, they're so impressive. I really liked Ayersville the other day, but Fairview does not make mistakes very often.
Now, this Fairview team has lately here. Kind of keeping Swanton around. 21-13, Smith serves. She'll send that one into the net until like the minute she struck it. Kelly Kreitz will step back now. Kreitz aims for the corner. And good kill attempt out of Swanton. There's Lexi Faber steps up.
And Faber, one of those players that is on the left-hand side, delivers time and time again. You can see that she's most comfortable on that side of the floor.
So here's Samantha Nelson now to serve. So able to get this one. Set up over, and that one rolled off the side of the fist of Abby Smith here. Just misstruck it.
Kind of mistimed her jump. Couldn't get a clear path at it. Swanton gets a point, but they need a bunch of them in a hurry.
And Nelson trying to serve to keep her team in it. Come up, kill attempt ends up out of play. Piece by piece, Swanton trying to hang around. You see scoreboard 22-16. Nelson with another serve. Coming back to Smith. Smith able to find the spot this time and puts it away for the kill.
Hey, you gotta like the fact that Haley Hammer went back to her, right? Last time she dialed up Smith, didn't work out. Says, you know what, I have confidence in you. Here you go. Here's a ripe one. Go pick it.
I believe we are going to need another volleyball. That one kind of rolled.
It's kind of like when you and I play golf, where, the ball just is shanked everywhere. You don't know where it goes. You got to go find it.
You go track it down into the junior high gym next door. Trying to win the battle at the net. Swanton able to stay alive, and a good heads-up play there.
Sometimes it just pays off to have great reflexes. Not how you draw it up, but Swanton gets a point.
Faber to serve. Still down 6. Smith trying to get up and over a kill. This one is going to be playable for Swanton. As the libero, Jordan Ramirez, will have to play this one. Now it's Hammer will just reach out and send this one over. Kreitz will send it up, and again they'll go Smith at tip of the middle. That one dove for. Kept alive by Sikori. And now we'll get a whistle, and we'll get a violation called against Fairview.
I believe it's going to be some net play by Abby Smith. Had she not even touched the net, you saw the right foot landed on the line anyhow.
And now follow that up with an ace, and now 23-19. Faber, the sophomore, stepped up here late.
Yeah, you don't think of her as a sophomore. She plays like a senior. Going to be a fantastic player for a couple more years for Swanton.
Already a letter winner. A from last year, so someone with some experience is Manning. She's going to get caught up into the net, was kind of caught on what she wanted to do there. You see, pulled the arms back.
Kind of had that I got caught with my hand in the cookie jar look, didn't she?
So Fairview will call on Bethany Singer, trying to put this one away. It's going to be blocked back. Second attempt played here by Vogelsong, and we'll get ourselves another violation.
Abby Smith came out of that point grabbing her nose, seeing if it was bloodied. Not sure what happened at the net, but she was affected.
As Jordan Ramirez will serve, team down 24-20. As Hammer trying to send it up and over the net, doesn't get all of it. Trying to get the rotation set again as Ramirez came up to help and then realized she needed to serve a second time.
Well, definitely you want someone serving it up like Ramirez, 19 aces coming in tonight.
Franks will play this one. And the final point for Fairview comes from Abby Smith. She puts it away. The Apaches get the sweep as they'll take our third set 25-21. We will take a quick timeout. When we come back, our Miles Holliday will be joined down on the court by our player of the game when we return here to NWOhio.live.
You're so right for me, and I'm right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go, babe. I'm never gonna let you go. No, never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, good, solid non-league sweep tonight for the Fairview Apaches as they knock off the Swanton Bulldogs tonight. So Fairview will pick up their 10th win of the year, go to 10-1, while Swanton will fall to 8-3. And a big reason for the sweep tonight is the play of Haley Hammer, who's down on the court with our Miles Holliday.
Haley Hammer down here. She's going to be our NWOhio.live player of the game. There's your ball, Haley. Haley, this was billed as a game of two of the area's best teams. How were you guys able to get the win against a quality Swanton team?
I think we just really worked hard together, and we made sure that everyone was playing their role, everyone did what they needed to do, and we just pulled it off.
You guys have had injuries this year. You've had some young players really have to step up. Younger players really did a great job for you guys. Talk a little bit about some of the younger players and what they contributed.
Yeah, so Ayla Singer, number 4, she just stepped up tonight and played outside for us because our middle went down. And then Aubrey Hammer, she does a nice job too on the outside. And then Kenna's really been a good asset on the right.
Now, one of the things that you guys do so well is you serve so well. What do you guys do at practice? How do you become such a great serving team?
We work a lot on going deep corners and working the seams, and that's mainly we do that every day at practice.
Now, being a setter, how tough is it not to set up Kelly Kreitz every single time?
It's pretty tough, but I know my other hitters can do their job too.
We talked about your serves and how good they are. Give us an example one last time. Give us a good serve going that direction to end it up for the Haley Hammer. It's hammer time. Yep, go ahead. There it is. Haley Hammer, congratulations. Keep it going. Our player of the game.
Yeah, great all-round effort by her and the Fairview Apaches. Again, you see they end up with the sweep over the Swanton Bulldogs tonight in this non-league matchup. We want to thank everyone who made our night possible here in Fairview. Starts with Paul Junker, the great athletic director here at Fairview. Can't thank Samantha Ryan enough for the work she's done on the camera all year with us, and our director-producer, Ken Reeker. So we can't thank them all enough. We also want to thank our guys at WOSN for allowing us to put these games after we have them on our YouTube channel on their channel as well, so help spread the word about the great work of all the volleyball players around here in Northwest Ohio. So it's a sweep for Fairview. They knock off Swanton tonight. So for my partner Miles Holliday and our entire NWOhio.live crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.